Happy Wednesday, friends. We are out of the house today because they are coming to clean at 1 o'clock. We went to IHOP and enjoyed breakfast. It's always hit or miss whenever we go there because you just never know if they're not going to care at all when they make the food, but this time it was pretty good. Although very spicy, right, Viv?
Yeah.
We're at Starbucks because I just have to have a refresher.
Thank you.
Did you want a straw?
No, thank you.
Birthday.
I appreciate you. Have a good day.
Yeah, have a good one.
I've been on a pink drink kick just because like the tartness of it just tastes really good to me. So we went and had a breakfast, just got a drink, and now we're headed over to Goodwill to drop some things off.
Yeah.
Just because everybody is growing out of their things. Like there's just a ton of stuff in that. Honestly, like I cleared like 5 bags of toys out of the playroom yesterday, and I came downstairs and I told Casey, and I'm like, I'm so frustrated with myself for trying to buy my children. Like I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but I feel like sometimes that's one of those like sneaky ways that your inner child kind of basically takes your debit card and is like, I'm gonna buy them everything. And the thing is that I didn't struggle in my childhood because I didn't have the things that other people had. I think that, yeah, to a certain extent, obviously you do feel a difference between you and your peers, but I do believe that I would have gotten to a point either way in my adulthood in which I would have said, okay, I totally understand that like things don't equate to value, and I would have been all right with that. But what I wanted to say to that respect is that like we've spent so much money on buying toys every time you go to run some other kind of errand, whether it's at Kroger or you go to TJ Maxx or Target. Buying a lot of toys on just regular errand trips stacks up to just a ton of plastic in the house.
Saw you paint a picture of a face.
Happy Friday, friends. All day yesterday I was thinking that it was Friday. It was Thursday, obviously. And it's kind of funny how sometimes when you know that you have an event later on in the evening, like your whole day is kind of like strategically like set so that you're where you need to be at that time. And when it occurred to me that it was Thursday and not Friday, I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, so I am about to hop on a one-on-one soul coaching call, which I am really looking forward to. I haven't had one in a while, actually. And I used to look at that as something that was just like really disappointing for me. But as I have really embraced my healing periods, it's nice to just be able to focus on myself and not have to share energy or like spread myself. That's been something that I've really grown to appreciate in my personal journey, because I know that mine doesn't look like a lot of other people's. I know that, and I have empathy for a lot of people who work and have to work in order to provide for themselves. I'm in an extraordinarily fortunate position in which I recognize that I don't have to do those things. And so my healing, my work, my life is at my own pace. And I think that I've known that, but I'm slowly really starting to like let that sink in, and get a little bit more creative with that aspect of my life. So I'm currently printing off a few things for Manifestation Babe Academy for this module. I'm a little bit behind on some of my work, but I'm quickly catching up. And the good thing that it's like something that I really love about this is that I'm so interested in what I'm learning right now that it doesn't feel difficult for me to like, or stressful for me to catch up. I actually really look forward to it. So I printed out some of my stuff. I have this like cute little binder over here. It feels good to be sitting up in my office space. I've got the oils running, I've got water, and we're ready to go.
Love you.
Happy Saturday, friends. It is a beautiful, cold, windy, but bright, sunny day, which is kind of perfect for sitting by the window and just like soaking in the sun like a cat. But I am up and out. I want to say early, but it's not early. I would say early for being out, maybe. I'm on my way to Terra Med Spa. I love it when he nails the frothiness, and we add cacao sometimes to the coffee, like when he does like a bulletproof. It's like a fully loaded cacao, like all kinds of good stuff in here. So Casey made sure to make me my coffee before I left. So I'm on my way to Terra Med Spa. We are doing an exchange today, a facial for, oh, the trees are so good right now. We're doing a facial for Reiki. I know I'm like super all over the place right now, but I'm starting to feel really good again, and just better integrated. And that feels really good. I think that for a long time I've been subconsciously band-aiding a lot of things, and at the same time also noting things that I've actually done really, really well. So I know that I've been talking a lot about the ADHD diagnosis, and then of course like reinforcing that PTSD diagnosis that I already knew about. But the thing is that like I always thought that if I wasn't on medication, then like there was gonna be no sort of support for me, and I was just gonna have to go figure it out on my own, which I think has kind of served me and not served me. So it has served me because as I am like, okay, let's do some more research. Let's not just chalk it up as like, it's just PTSD, like whatever. A lot of the things that I've been doing for myself are really, really helpful for post-traumatic stress. I think where I've had trouble though is where it pairs in with the ADHD, because as you know, when you have ADHD, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to like stay on track with any one thing. And I get bored easy, I get distracted. You know, when you face things like imposter syndrome, or maybe like a creative rut, or like writer's block or whatever, those things kind of tend to, I don't want to say that they derail me more than they would derail like a normal person, but I would say that I just like, I feel that more because those things give me such joy and happiness that I feel almost like when I'm in those ruts or times of rest, I should even say, it makes me feel, I want to use the word bad, but it's not that I feel bad, it's just like I feel worthless, maybe?
아침에 눈을 뜨자마자 느낀 설레임.
Alright, I just got my facial. My skin feels so good. She did all kinds of like light therapy and foaming stuff, and I love facials and massages, and it's so funny to me how like the context of the way that you're touched matters. I don't generally like my face being touched, but a facial, love. Massage, same thing. Like I would never really let a stranger touch me, but you get a massage and you're just like, I love it. So it's so interesting to me how consent and context really matters. Is this one your favorite? Don't shake her so much, don't it? Is that goat booty? She's getting big, huh?
We say double.
They're playing. Look at her go. Set her down so she can play with her sister.
No, go save me. Sorry.
Hi, little baby. Oh!
I will keep you safe for a dub, losers. They try to peck you and go, stop that booty business.
Watch yourself with that bat.
Mommy, hold it.
Look at her, she's being silly. She's happy to play, huh? Mabel.
Mom, now